Ghostbusters. Now, this is one of a controversial movie in a way. People say they liked it, and then people say they hated it. But I haven't really heard anyone who said they loved it. Now, when I first saw this movie, after I came out of the theater, I was like, this was great. I don't know what people are talking about. This is great. This is entertaining. This is awesome. But then I went back and I thought about it, and I thought about what I was feeling and thinking when the beginning happened. Now, the opening of this movie is great. It starts with a very Ghostbusters feel movie, but I think actually that first scene is the only scene to me that feels like the original Ghostbusters. That's the biggest flaw with this movie for me. I don't think it feels like a Ghostbusters movie. It feels like a different type of movie. It was a fun, entertaining movie, but it doesn't feel like Ghostbusters. And another thing that people kept saying is this movie's sexist. This movie it puts down men. Every man in this film is stupid or a jerk. And actually, all people that should go see this movie and should feel that way, I should be that person. I was ready for that. I saw the trailers and I was ready to be offended. But I saw it and I wasn't. I didn't think this movie was sexist at all. I actually liked a lot of the male characters. There was this delivery guy. I didn't think he was a jerk. I don't think he was stupid. He was just funny. This delivery guy who keeps coming throughout the film and delivers soup every once in a while. Chris Hemsworth was the only really dumb guy in this movie, and it was funny though. I liked Chris Hemsworth. The mayor was kind of stupid in a way, but just because he's an unrealistic character. Mayor's an unrealistic character. That's the only thing you could really say. He's not really stupid. But again, going back to that other thing, the biggest flaw, this movie does not feel like a Ghostbusters movie. It feels like something different. And I like the movie, but it's not Ghostbusters. I think the closest thing we got to a Ghostbusters feel is that Ghostbusters video game that was released with all the same actors. They were voice acting in it. Like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, they all came back and did this video game. I forgot which year it came out, but it was on the PS3, and that felt like an actual Ghostbusters sequel. That felt like what the Ghostbusters should have done after Ghostbusters 1, or maybe even Ghostbusters 2. But I didn't even think they really need to reboot this series. I thought they could do a reboot sequel, like just have them passing down the torch. They didn't even need all the Ghostbusters in it. Just have one Ghostbuster be like, oh, I'm closing up shot, and just start the movie with him trying to find new Ghostbusters. And maybe his niece is helping him, because she's been helping him for a while. So, all in all, Ghostbusters isn't a terrible movie, at least for me. At the beginning of the movie, I was starting to get worried because there was some really stupid, childish humor. Really stupid humor for until they all oh, ghosts are real, and they all decided they were finally being together and actually doing this Ghostbusters thing. That's when it started becoming fun and entertaining and funny for me. But before that, the humor was I was super worried because I was getting annoyed. But then it picked up, and then I liked it. So, I would probably rate this movie 6.7 out of 10. I wouldn't quite give it a 7, but yeah, 6.7 out of 10. With that said, peace out.